With the rising cost of food, rent, and other necessities, many families are struggling to make ends meet, and healthy, nutritious food, unfortunately, is the first thing to be cut from a budget. But that's where Feeding Northeast Florida comes in. Let's welcome Kelly Brenner, the grants manager. Thank you for joining First Coast Living, and
Hi,
great to see you in person. You've done so much in our community. You've been on our show, and so let's start with this. For folks that don't know, what does Feeding Northeast Florida do? And really, I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule because I know you're busy.
Not busy enough to come visit. Glad to be here.
Right.
Thank you. Feeding Northeast Florida is a regional food bank. We're a nonprofit. We're the arm of Feeding Florida and Feeding America. We take food from where it is to the people that need it in about 8 counties in Northeast Florida.
So that's a big area. I know all about
Yep.
8 counties. We've got a big viewing area, and food insecurity is an issue, a big issue here at home. Most folks don't realize how much of an issue it can be and why Feeding Northeast Florida is important.
Yes, hunger is an issue everywhere, every county of the United States, and it's an issue here. There's about 200,000 people or more that are what we call food insecure. So they're concerned, they're nervous, they're stressed out about where their next meal is coming from and whether or not their families are going to have enough to eat.
Okay, and then Feeding Northeast Florida, you've got a big role in the community, feeding our folks. Tell us more about the Techna Grant that's helping you accomplish your mission. Of course, we work here at Tegna. It's a Tegna station, and we're very proud of what we do in the community as well. How's that helping your organization?
Sure. Tegna, we are proud recipients of a Techna Grant. We are funding the snack pack program.
Yes.
So that is a supplemental meal program for kiddos. They get a weekly supplemental meals on Friday afternoons, and it's to bridge the gap for evening and weekend hunger.
So that's important, not only feeding the families and kids during the week, you said, the snack pack, but during the weekend?
It's to bridge the gap in the weekends. A lot of kids get free and reduced lunch during the week, and so the weekends, there's 2 days where folks may not have enough to eat, and so that just helps them get through the weekend and not have to worry about food, because kids shouldn't have to worry about food. That's
wonderful. So is the snack pack program something new you've done, or have you done it over the years?
No, that's one of our original programs. Feeding Northeast Florida has been around since 2014, and it's one of our original programs.
Very good. And you've seen firsthand how it helps families.
Absolutely.
Very
yes.
Good. And so we know this what you do is an important service to our community. Many folks benefit from it. So how can folks help out, or what can they can do to help those in need?
One of the big things to do is to volunteer. Volunteers make up about 15 full-time staff at the food bank. So folks can help us prepare distributions, and they can actually help us at Mobile Pantry Distributions give food to the community. They can check out our website, I believe it's on the screen, and donate. Monetary donations are preferred because as a food bank, we can stretch the food or stretch the dollars longer.
Right.
We can get bulk food. We can have good relationships with partners. So donate, volunteer, and come get involved.
Very good. Thanks for all you do, Kelly, in our community and Feeding Northeast Florida.
Thank you so much for having me.
You got it. And of course, you can check out this website. This is firstcoastliving.net, and we'll have this segment once again.